second period.
I mean, we lose 2 veteran players, and now I've got a couple of guys that are coming playing their second game pro, for crying out loud. So, I mean, there's, you know, they dug in. We knew they were going to put a big push on in the start of the third period. They did, and you know, Heater made some big stops for us. We killed off a big penalty and weathered the battle. That's a good hockey club over there. They're one of the better teams in the league. They're 5th seed in the conference. They got size, they got power, they got experience, and they come at us pretty hard in some situations. But I think as a young group, everybody got through it pretty well.
Yeah, I was going to say, based on the way that you guys were able to kind of weather the storm there, with only having the 10 forwards, losing the 2 veteran guys, it says a lot about the team and being able to hold on to the win like that.
Well, I think it's about some character there. Some guys are learning how to do things. Here we are at the end of the year, and they're talking about the right stuff on the bench the whole time. You got some veterans there in Lilia who's been through these kinds of scenarios before. He's saying all the positive things, the good things to the forwards and to the D-men, and you know, and that's important stuff. You have to. It's easy for me to sit or stand in the locker room and talk about things in meetings, but you know, there's nothing like going through and having the experience of it, and this is an important kind of situation for these young guys.
How about the start, too? The 9 seconds into the game.
Well, it's something that has been tried a few times this year, and it paid off. You know, you're just trying to get a quick play, that's all. There's so much pressure coming at everybody right away on face-off wins and losses right now that you got to get the puck north right away, and you get a player in the position. You're just looking to get it down and get a forecheck going, and ended up this time we got a lucky bounce.
Also, just, you know, in the second period there, they, you know, took the 2-1 lead there, but, you know, just can you talk a little bit about the response you saw out of, you know, your guys to
well, I think
knock it down?
It happened last night too. I've talked forever about the first goal of the game being a real critical, important goal, and last night's game, you know, we were playing well. We had a very good game going, and they score in their opportunity. And to me, again, it was the same thing here today. You know, they scored a go-ahead goal, and I thought we've been playing okay. And the most important thing as a young group that we keep talking about is that it can't affect you. It can't change your mindset. It can't change your game. You got to keep, you know, staying with the game plan and not open up and try to get that goal back right away, because bad things will happen to you. Just stick with it, pick away at it, you know, put pucks to the net, and something good can happen. And it did last night, and they did again tonight.
You guys came out real hard both in the first and second. Was there any concern of guys wearing out after such a long road trip?
Well, yeah, there's it's, you know, 7 games on the road, and then coming back with this first one at home, you're worried about a little bit of a letdown. You're worried about some fatigue, absolutely. I thought last night was a real big game for us. A lot of energy was put into the game, but the start, I think, set the tone. First goal, the first shift, guys, the row line was really skating well. They were on top of the puck, and even after scoring, they stayed on the ice for the next face-off, and they were right back at it again. So that's contagious. That's the rest of the bench picks up on that, and they keep going. And overall, I like the way we did the job here tonight. I respect their game. Portland did a good job putting a lot of pucks to the net from all kinds of angles, but Heater come up with some big stops.